to the stage, Jeff Dye.
I love Vegas. The only thing I don't like about Vegas is I feel like there's a lot of double standards, you know? Like, why is it when a girl goes out and sleeps with a bunch of dudes, she's considered a slut, right? But then when a guy does it, he's considered a homosexual. It's messed up, really. I'd like to give a shout out to my parents who are here tonight. Give it up for my parents. All right, that's enough. My parents are great. My dad taught me to never give up, you know, because when we were little, he was completely bald, but he had this big bushy beard. So it was like half his head gave up, but the other half's like, you know, which is nice. And my mom's ridiculous, because she doesn't know how to use anything electronical, you know what I mean? Which I'm not sure is a word. But like, the dishwasher, DVD player, it doesn't matter what it is, like she has no idea how to use it, right? Except one thing she's mastered electronically, the email forward. Right? Every morning I'm like, sweet, 65 new emails. It's like all from my mom. I'm like, oh, cool. What cat dressed up like a human today, Mom? Let's see. Let's see what couldn't wait till never, really. The good thing, though, is that when I get mad at my mom, I'll just text her. You know, I'll be like, you're stupid. You're dumb. And then she'll be like, what? Why would the phone company send this? And when I was little, thank you. When I was little, my mom, she wouldn't let me play violent video games, right? She's like, violent video games lead to violent boys. She had a speech impediment. But the thing is, she'd let me play a board game, right? No violent video games, but yet she let me play a board game that taught racism, right? On accident, she didn't even know, right? The board game's called Guess Who. Anybody ever play this? It's a horrible game. You shouldn't let little kids play. This is how the game works. It's 50 faces on a board, right? And each face is on a little window that you can shut, right? And you and your dozy buddy at age 8, you draw a face that matches one of those faces. And you try to figure out what he has by using describing terms, right? So you're like, does your guy have a mustache? No. So you put down all the mustache guys, right? Right? But here's the problem with the game and why kids shouldn't be allowed to play it. It was made in the 70s, right? So there's 48 white guys, only 2 black guys, right? And it's a describing game. You see where I'm going with this, Vegas? So you put it together even as a dumb, dopey 8-year-old that if you draw the black guy, you lose. Right? That's a horrible thing to teach a little kid. Life is great. You're like, gumdrop, bubble gum. Oh, no. Right? And you're like, well, maybe he won't ask, right? You're just hoping, like, don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. He's like, does your guy have a hat? You're like, oh, thank God. No. Next question, right? But after 4 or 5 questions, he'll take a stab at it, right? He's like, is your guy white? And you're like, dang it. No, right? And then he's like, is it Clarence? Dang it. That's a horrible thing. It's messed up, right? You can't have a game that is only one race in 2008. That's not fair. You should have to call it what it is, right? Like white guy, guess who? Or Caucasian, guess who? Or, you know, they can make it black version, who dat, right? They can make an all Asian version, who's who, right? You'd be like, is your guy good at math? Yes. Next question. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Keep it going for Jeff Dye, everybody.